There we are. Hey there, sorry for the late start. My body hates me. I'm very tired. That's alright, that's alright. We got RimWorld today. Got RimWorld. I almost streamed something else, but I figured a more chill game that I'm familiar with might be what I need. What happened last time we had a extended makeout session with Death for about 2 hours, but somehow we managed to survive. Heat waves and comas and almost starving, but we survived and we rebuilt. The main goal that we have, I think, is we really need to get to the crusading part of the Crusader run, but we can't do that until we have armor and weapons, and we can't get armor and weapons until we get steel. Why is the game chugging? Why is everything chugging? Okay, we're good. I don't know what that was about. And so that's where we are right now. Right now we're kind of stuck because we don't have a miner. And because we don't have a miner, we are limited by what we can do. Yo chat, we live! That's right, we're live. We're here. Turn the game of audio up a little bit. Yeah, so that's what we need to do. We need to get a miner, or at least... Not your stream. Yeah, that's right, that's right. It's not your stream. It's not your stream, Ace. Yeah, so that's our goal. We need to get someone with mining skill, or at the very least, just buy things. We just need to buy things. That's going to be tough because of the fact that we don't really have an industry right now. Stress signal. Frantic voice begs for immediate assistance defending against a threat. They offer everything at their camp, including shards of arco technology. This is interesting. I think this is one of the whatchamacallit. I think this is one of the void events. I definitely want to do it. The issue is we're just not very well armed. I mean, worst case, we do have the elephants. We do have the elephants. We need guns. We do have some flak armor, so I guess that's something to be happy about, I guess. That's what we're stuck with for the moment. Like I said, we big fish, big fish. No, we we need big steel. We need metal. We need metal so we can make armor and weapons. But if nothing else, turning these elephants into war machines would be a nice second. a good backup plan. We may not be, there are no big fish. There are no big fish. Big fish are not on the menu. You are the producer. There are no big fish. You see any big fish? This isn't Jonah, my friend. I'm gonna crash out. Do it. Do it. Go ahead. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see, when does this, 14 days. Okay, so we have like a week and a half. We need to get these elephants trained into war machines. Then we can go take them out, because it's not that far, right? It's only like, what, 2 days? Yeah, a day and a half. So we can afford to take our time getting there. It's just what comes after that that's the problem. We don't want to die. What is East researching? I don't remember. Geothermal power. Great. Can't do anything with that, though. What is xenogenetics after that? I guess. Yeah, we don't really have any calls for batteries. Utility procedures are a hell no. Television would be nice, but we don't have any power. That's kinda not priority. What about survival meals? Where's that? Basic mech tech. What do we need? Oh, we don't have a mechanator colonist. There's the problem. Alright. Actually, thermal survival meal might be next. It's not a priority, but we're gonna need it eventually if we're gonna be crusading. We're gonna need some survival meals to take with us on the road. MC would have a big fish. There are no big fish. There are none on this planet. Although we do have a relic quest. Where was that? You've learned that a relic of Templarism is nearby. The perfect heirloom. I mean, yeah, we should accept it. That's it. This game is slacking. Okay, bro, whatever you say. Okay, bro. Let's see you get a big fish, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. That said, what do we... I think that's the struggle right now. It's like, what do we do in the meantime? God Big Fish's name is Godzilla. Oh, jeez. Okay, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Take off your attack, Godzillas. Call off your dog, man. Call off your dog. Get that guy on a leash. On a freaking leash, dog. Right now she's just doing beautification, which is fine. Did we run out of... We might have run out of granite. It's okay. Not preferable, but it's okay. We can start making people comfortable. Visitor with some items to trade. We'll check them out in a second. Go ahead and do some of this. I can't see how much limestone. We only have 30. I guess it'll only be the one at the moment. just the one end table at the moment. We do have some wood. We can make some wood furniture. Sure, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Wood at least is an infinite resource. And with the biome we're in, we don't really need to worry about running out. Jeez, the beds are not good. Zoska. Don't you have like 7 construction? Yeah, 7. She is not pulling her weight. Hubert. Talk with the trader, Hubert. See what he has, Hubert. We can at least get some cash off of them. Oh yeah, sell the joints. We don't need those. Oh, Book of the Lurker. Bring visions. Living line being reconfigured by dark fire. It's like influence. Oh, that helps with like entity containment, but we're not doing that right now. Okay, well, we'll make a little bit of money off of him. That's all right. New guard is trained. They're slowly. One of these is attack. Is that attack? Yeah. If we get attack on 2 elephants, I think we'll be all right to go ahead and get our first raid underway. Those elephant tusks are also worth a lot. So those, once we can sell those are worth like what, 100 a piece? Something like that. Really good. Oh, we have a lot of elephant leather. Because, well, I know why. It's still the 100, so we can make quite a bit of clothing. We can make quite a bit of clothing. And that'll be good. That'll be good. Clothing is a great industry. You can make a lot of money in it. Make a lot of money. It's easy to make. It sells for a lot, depending on the material. And the quality, of course. Most traders will buy it. It's really good. It's really good. If you have high crafting and a steady supply, whether from hunting or from cloth production, it's solid. One of the best ways to make money. Especially since not only can you sell them to make money, but you can also... It's also just a good resource to have, you know? It's a solid resource to have. Because of course your own colonists can use it. Huh, why doesn't Solska like Hubert? Oh well. Reached a Clomster. Here into your social. Ex-lover dead. Why is Hubert a rifle? Why is he a rival? I don't... Okay. Alright, so be it. They hate each other. You need to work together. We cannot have these senseless violence. Ooh! Oh, we have enough for the generator. That is great. I wasn't even paying attention to that. That was all of our steel, though. No, we still have 300. I don't even know where all that steel came from. We had 100 last time. Good. Oh, she must have deconstructed some of the ship chunks. Maybe. Maybe. That's great, though. We have power. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, this is... Oh, I didn't think about this. Oh no, I didn't think about this. Welp. We don't have a way to get to the mill. This is a problem. Best I can do is mark that for mining. And hope Zilska gets around to it eventually. Oh, hold on. Actually, let's change that. Let's do advanced lights. Because it's really cheap and it will allow us to make more lamps, more lights. Good. Why is the elephant inside? Oh, both the elephants are trained to guard. Hopefully one of them will get attacked soon, and then we can begin our march. Also, Zelska's just not, she's not getting, because there's so much stuff to build, she's not been getting around to it. But we do need to deconstruct these walls over here. Oh, speak of the devil, we need to start building vents. I guess it's not a big deal right now, because we don't have any temperature controls things other than the campfire. It is winter right now, actually. I was about to say we need to get ready for winter. It is winter. It is winter, and it's only 60 degrees. It is winter. It's only 60 degrees. So that's not such a big deal, actually. Wait, no, I don't want a steel door. Why did we do a steel door? Hopefully that'll be enough. Bear, where'd you find that steel? Where are you even finding it? I don't know. I don't know where he's getting it. I mean, I'm happy, but I don't know where he's getting it from. Maybe it was just stuff from the crash that we never picked up. I'm not gonna complain, though. It's what we need. Only 20. Alright. That's something else we can do, is all these structures on the map. We can deconstruct them all. We can deconstruct them all for some extra resources. Oh, I didn't even see this over here. This area is pretty cool. We can maybe keep that as a, well, no. I just say we could keep it as a mausoleum, but we don't want that. We don't want that because it's too far away from our base. And so when people go to visit graves, they're going to be going across the whole map, and it's going to waste a lot of time. It's Christmas! Oh, we don't have a Christmas tree. Oh, we can make it. We can make it. We just need a little bit more wood. Which we kind of need anyway. We've used too much of it. And honestly, cutting down as many trees that are close to our base as possible is a smart idea, because it mitigates it mitigates the potential risk for wildfires, which we've already seen is a risk. At some point, once we have more resources, something we can do is we can surround the fields with flagstone, and that'll help contain fires. But we don't have the resources for that right now. The elephant is sleeping in the door. Now the temperature's dropping. Alright. Now the temp's dropping. Okay. I mean, it's 35 degrees outside. It's still 60 degrees inside because we have all these torches. So once we get the campfire retoggled, we should be fine. It still might be smart to build a few vents, but it won't be that big of a deal. Yeah, it won't be that big of a deal. Something else we do need to do. Hey, oh, I guess our plant cutting is really high. Or plant cutting priority, which is fine. Bear, can you refuel the campfire, please? Thank you. It's cold outside. Hubert. Because Hubert, it's cold outside. We really can't sleep. Hubert, it's cold outside. We're getting frostbite. Hubert, it's cold outside. We need a campfire because it's so very cold. Thank you, Ace. I'm glad to see Sonic. Sonic likes the song. He begs for safety. He's being chased by a Yatkin. 10 scavenger thrashers. I don't know that that's worth it. I don't know that that's worth it. He's an animal farmer. We already have an animal farmer. It's your Christian Riz, huh? Yeah, my Christmas Riz. It's the season. It tis the season. Christmas opportunity. Speaking of Zolska, if you could actually prioritize the Christmas tree, I'd appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know that we want to take this quest. 10 scavengers is a lot right now. We don't have any armor. No, I got you. I got Christian Riz. Yeah, but it was... maybe it's cold outside. It's like specifically Christmas. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, 10 scavengers. We do have the elephants. We do have the elephants. But they're only trained to... One of them is trained to attack. One. We probably need to. Even just on the off chance that he has, like, high construction or something. Or just even half decent mining. I think you keep reading it wrong. No, I see what you mean. I see what you read. I know what you wrote. I'm saying it's more Christmas specifically than Christian generally. Alright, let's... How much danger is this guy in? Oh, we have 7 hours to accept. Read it with feeling, then! I don't have feeling. I'm tired. I'm tired. Ugh. we can at least get a teeny tiny barricade here, I think. Come on. Come on. Zoska. Zoska, no. Zoska. Build the barricade, Zoska. We're going into battle, Zoska. Okay, there we go. What have we got? Slininger. What have you got? Yes! We got mining. We got mining. Ooh, and he's a night owl? And a fast walker. That's all really good. That's really solid. That's really good because he has high crafting as well. So when he's not mining, he can double up on crafting with Clomster. That's really good. That's really good, actually. Okay. He's got good shooting too. Unfortunately, we don't have any weapons for him, but that's all right. Oh, I guess we don't need to send them into battle yet because I don't know where these guys are. But they're going to attack soon. There they are. They're going to prepare for a while, then attack. Okay. That's okay, actually. That gives us a little bit of extra time to prepare. Just a little bit. Hopefully. If she can get to work. Okay, we can cancel. 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 We don't need you cut down trees right now. We need you building defenses. Quickly. No, Soska. Build the barricades. Barricades have priority. Goodness gracious. Okay. Wait, this kind of work is opposed by his ideology? Oh, what? We'll put him on smithing. We'll put him on smithing specifically. Clomster can still do... Clomster can still do the tailoring. Okay. He does have really good handling, so we'll have him... Is he higher than... No, he's not higher than Clomster. We'll have him double up, so if Clomster is ever forgotten or neglected to tame someone, we can send him in. Really don't have an additional weapon for Slinger. It's not good. It's not good, but it's what we'll have to deal with. They're bringing their assault. All right. Slininger, we'll just have to have him like sent over here. Something. Where are these guys? A bunch of guys from the front and a few guys from the side. We'll have Slininger on rescue duty. Send the animals to attack Clomster. Good news is they all have knives. East, can you go over here and start shooting at some people? Okay. 2 down. Those guys are fleeing. The guys from the top are not. Actually, can you tend to bed really quickly? Elephants are already going after him. So he's not long for this world. Sun Ninja, punch this guy. Bear's down. They're fleeing now, though. They're still just gonna... They've technically surrendered now. I don't think that's changing anything. I don't think we're gonna recruit any of them either. Probably not worth it. Nah, it's not worth it. Get another plants guy. That's whatever. Alright. Do we... Herbal medicine. Just tend. Just tend. Don't worry about anything else. We're good. Everything's fine. Ooh, a sword. Well, actually, I guess Slininger needs it more. Slininger, what's your problem? Oh, he really doesn't like mining. Interesting. Yeah, once Uberry gets up, we need to, like... we need to convert him quickly. Because he's our miner. What do you mean? His ideology prevents mining. That's what he does. That's what he's good at. Expand the mass graves. Why do I keep messing that up? We have a lot of bodies. Hey, what are you doing? Stop damaging my door. Oh, you listened. Okay. The elephant's fine. 15 hours. How's Ivo? Ivo's fine. Good, we're good, we're good. Zoska, please build the Christmas tree. Ignore the Clump's just over here. He's playing horseshoes, and there's just the people dying out right beneath him. Like, nope, don't listen to their screams. Go about your business. No concern of ours. Goodness gracious. Ignore the screams, ignore the groans, step over the bodies, don't pay no attention to the pay no attention to the people on the ground. Everything's fine. It's so cruel. That's alright. We're going to need, once Hubert's up, he just needs his skills are on cooldown, but we need to convert Slinger quickly so that he can mine fearlessly. Honestly, that might be something we can do in the morning. Once everyone wakes up, we can have the Christmas celebration. Have a little Christmas. He is technically in the prisoner room. That's okay. Definitely need to tear down those walls. These wooden walls over here are kind of low priority, but those outer walls definitely need to be torn down. 100%. We could also technically put Slinger on basic duty or hauling duty. I don't know. Maybe have him be the janitor when he's not crafting, but the crafting's pretty important. Actually, I guess Hubert already has that role, doesn't he? East, did you tend to Hubert? I think he did. Just play horseshoes, ignore the bodies, pay no attention. Avert your eyes. If you don't look, it's not there. Elephant self-tamed. You're kidding me. That's awesome. Please be a female. It is a female. The elephant army. The elephant army continues to grow. Where, what is your... Oh, he dropped his club, actually. Bear, get your club back. Now that we have a miner, we really need armor. Christmas. Let's begin Christmas celebration. We do need to make that room more impressive. So it might be time to at least start putting some stuff in there. Flooring. I know we want to put some pews. It's 100. You can at least put some stuff in there. Also put down some skull spikes. Do they know to fear us? Come on, Slinger, be happy. It's Christmas. Wait, where did the Christmas tree go? I didn't realize it would destroy the Christmas tree. What? Okay. Okay. Man, he really hates mining. We do need to fix the schedule, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 8. There we go. We do want him to have recreation time with everyone else. There we go. That should help him with his night owlness, at least. Slininger, I'm going to take you off of animal handling. At the very least, I'm going to lower its priority. I'm going to put cleaning on a higher priority for you. We need, you know, clean facilities. Would be nice, at least. How much granite do we have? We're running low. That's okay. Here's something else. Now that we have a miner, especially once we get him converted, it means that all of this is our oyster. All of this is our oyster. We don't need to expand this way at all. We can expand this way. We can just expand this one way, and that'll be good. Because that this interior area will be easier to defend. So that'll be good. It also means we won't have to expend resources in order to build. We can just smooth it out, which in fairness does take more time. But that unfortunately may just be something we have to do. It's being built? Oh, it's the lectern. It's a loud lectern, alright. I wanted to do carpet in there. We might just need to bite the bullet and do limestone, though. This is all limestone? I thought this was slate for some reason. Okay, so I guess limestone is going to be our most available resource. Shockingly enough. Some like medieval style seating back there. Because that's the thing, once we start getting inside, I mean, we can do limestone floors if we want to, but again, we can just smooth things out. I don't think... The difference is that stone tile actually has a positive beauty modifier, while I think smoothing out is just neutral. I think that's the main difference. But yeah, we won't be able to build a lot more granite. Zoska, if you could prioritize working down here, that'd be great. This area is still technically outdoors, which is not good. Needs medical treatment? Who better? This means we need beds. I mean, we do need to build a medical ward. I thought he still had wounds. Elephant, get outside. Where is it? But we still have 10 days for the distress signal. That's fine. Actually, that's fine. You don't need to build that wall. That can be a weird indent, that's fine. It's a storage room, it doesn't need to be pretty. Do, however, need you to build the store. There we go. That also means I need to think about how best to use this space. But the thing is, we're not even just limited. We can also like build a bridge and connect these areas if we wanted to. I don't know that we do want to. Actually kind of feels like a bad idea, because then people would just come up through this area. And I don't know, because I don't think we could build traps there. Maybe we could, I don't think we could. But in any case, get rid of these awkward walls here. And now we can begin thinking about how best to use the space that we have. Because what's probably going to end up happening... Let's try something. Where is it? Our plan. So that can be the storage room. And this can just be the freezer. We can just keep expanding the freezer this way. And that's fine. Eventually, we might need to open it up. But I'd also be curious to see if we couldn't just have the heating end go out this way. We do also have this space here. And so we could potentially turn this space here into a work area. I don't know if that's too far away. Though I suppose it's... actually, I suppose it's kind of equidistant from this area up here. Because I do think I want the rec area to be right next to the chapel. I think that's smart. So that can be the workstation. Bedrooms can probably fill up that area up there. It just kind of, unfortunately... This space here is a little awkward. What we could do... Some of these rooms could be repurposed, especially this one up here. So this room up here could genuinely just end up being a med bay. Or maybe we could have this room here be the med. Actually, that might make more sense. This room here can be the med bay. And so this would just expand horizontally. Like there-ish. That still gives us rooms for several beds. So that should be enough. The only fear at that point is that I like to keep a medicine closet off of the med bay. And so we could put that up here. Because it doesn't need to be big. It really only needs to be like 4x4. It doesn't need to be big. Because what I'm thinking is we cut off this here. And then this whole area here just becomes a big... It just becomes one big rec area. I do worry that this might be a little small for a production room. Well, we can also just expand it upwards. We could just expand it upwards. Because if this is a bedroom here, that can be our medicine closet. And the hallway can be like here. And so from this room onwards, then we can also build like this way too. Those can all be like bedrooms and such. Like on this wall and on this wall. Those can all be bedrooms. And then down here we can put like a research facility or something. Or we can even put all of that over here. We have space. I think that all seems like a good idea. I think that all sounds like a plan. Because the guy also has mining 8. So we can do this all pretty quickly. The issue is actually going to be construction. I don't think he has construction. He has construction 4. Which, you know, is not good. But yeah, he probably is better set on Zelska can just smooth things out very slowly. It'll be a pain, but it'll probably be well worth it in the end. Otherwise, oh yeah, power. I got so distracted. Temperature. Remember where power is because we haven't needed it so far. There we go. So there's something we can do if we don't want to expand it this far out. Is we can make a pocket. That is something we can do. Is we can like cut it off here and have this just be a pocket. As far as I know, that has no consequences whatsoever. And that's still like a huge freezer. So I think that'd fix our problem. But also, need be, we could just go into the... I feel like the storage room is big enough that having the one thing wouldn't be that big of a deal. But at the same time, I think... I don't think that's a sacrifice we need to make. We do have quite the steel, so I think we can go ahead and make a... Why don't we make an electric smithy? Let's do that. Let's do an electric smithy right now. Because right now, the only things we need to power... The only things we need to power are I'd like to get an electric stove. And I'd like to put in some lamps. That's all we need. We can also begin... like... extract skulls. How do we do that? I don't remember. Oh, there we are. The elephants are hauling. Good elephants. Good elephants. Get some skulls. Where's Slininger? I don't even know. Where is he? Oh, he's off taming an elephant. We actually... I don't know. We don't need that. Didn't I take you off taming? What are you doing? I guess he doesn't have anything else to do, does he? It's honestly kind of okay. Like, you can clean and haul. Look, you need that. It's just because harvesting potatoes, it's that season again. Yeah, someone to take over plants for her, or someone to take over construction would be great. Slininger, if I remember, he's passionate? No, he's not. He has 4. It's good enough that we could put him on smoothing out once we get to that point, but we're not at that point. And even then, we need to be very cautious that he's the only one doing any smoothing out. Yeah, she's playing horseshoes. Because of course she is. Good news is, I mean, the heel root and the cotton should be coming in soon. So that'll be good. That'll be good to have all that. We also... Oh no, quest expired. Alright, that's right. Something I might do, I might modify the area here. I think I will. Because even though we don't want animal filth, this is the storage, so having it be a little dirty is not such a big deal. And since they're hauling trained, it doesn't even need to be the whole area. It can just be like this little piece down here. So now they can do a little bit of hauling. There we go, already. Already, they're already on it. Wonderful. Wonderful. This is why we have the elephants. Oh yeah, convert. Let's just go. Where's the ninja? There he is. By the way, Slinger, everything you know is wrong. I am mildly disappointed. Slinger's when we were going at east, his certainty fell by 90%. I mean, it still might be enough certainty reduction to get him on the second try, since it was already so low. And presumably it'll continue to fall. Presumably. So I don't actually want you building the pews right now. I'm gonna disallow these. I do not want her working on them right now. All of the other things we have marked for construction are more important. Everything else is more important right now. Funnily enough, this might just need to end up being like a communal bedroom for the time being. As we start expanding this way. So then we can just start... Well, presumably we can build on both sides. I think the vision is... The thing is, once the Odyssey update comes out, they'll actually be less picky about bedrooms. Which is funny. Like, that'll be the end there. So something like that, maybe, for one person. Do I have enough to replicate that here? Kind of. So we have that, and then that splits off here. That's when it becomes low-key problematic. And then we get like a weird shaped bedroom there. Although that is actually, that's too long. Let's remove plans. That's actually too long. So that's fine, actually. It'll be slightly problematic once we start tearing down walls. We do need gunsmithing. That's 3, because yeah, that's 3x4. And ironically, that almost looks like a suite. Because that's 12 total, and this is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's an additional 4 squares, technically. Now it's... I guess if we remove those parts, then it's the same size. But we could expand it outwards and turn that into like a penthouse suite, technically. So ironically, it would be better to have them closer together. We'll see though. We'll see. Because at that size, no, that's already 4. We have 5 people. We have 5 people, so we would need to... See, this is where it gets tricky. That's almost the exact same size. Almost. Actually, that is the same size. We just need to... You just gotta do that. That's 6 bedrooms right there. Now eventually... Some of these might have to become 2-person bedrooms. That's alright. We can feasibly expand them outwards as need be. Let's go. What are you doing? Oh, she's still harvesting potatoes. We can't build anything. We need potatoes. Of course we do. Ay, ay, ay. I wish there was a way I could get Hubert's skills to refresh faster. But I get it. The excavation? A complex nearby. Break into the structure and hack the computer. This is how you can get the information. The excavation also doesn't have any time limit. So that's fine. That's fine. Now with the animal training coming. Elephants 1 and 2 have attack training, so that's good. Technically, we can send some of these with Slininger. Well, actually, Clumster might be smarter. We can split them out as needed. There's an upside and there's a downside to splitting them up. Because the thing is, right? If the person who has them tamed goes down, then the elephants stop attacking. And so, there's two strategies you can do. You can have them with multiple people, so that there's less of a chance. Or you can have them on one person and keep that one person out of harm's reach. Which I think is going to be the strategy we keep. And then if needed, if we have to fight a two-front battle, then we can split them up. Otherwise, we should focus on keeping them safe. That's what I think. Oh, Guru Gurt. I regret to inform you I do not speak. I assume it's Japanese. Presumably, I think there's someone in chat who knows some beginner's Chinese. That's as close as we get. Welcome to the stream nonetheless. What are we waiting on? Oh, we're waiting on the potatoes. Although they're almost done. Potatoes are almost done. So then we can get back on track. We really do need more plants, people. But then the heal route's gonna be done. That's fine. Fine. That's fine. Well, it's like yeah, you need warm clothes. Like, we're halfway through winter. We're halfway through winter. It's 40 degrees outside, but we still got a solid 80 inside. We're good. It's actually kind of interesting, low-key, the setup we have. Where the center place is warm, but it's actually too warm. Because if these rooms were 80 degrees, then we'd start getting mood penalties. However, because this area is warm, but it's not vented, this area is warm enough that there's no penalty. Whereas if we built a vent, this room would suddenly be too hot. It's kind of cool, actually, in my opinion. We're riding the edge there. How much time left do we have on that quest? We still have a bunch of time, right? Yeah, we have 8 days. We'll definitely do it before the stream ends. Definitely do that quest before the stream ends. Just like to get a few extra things under my belt first. Soska, if you could just, like, there's just that one spot. Please, thank you. Now she's building skull spikes. Never understand their priorities. East has 20 intellectual now. That's good. That's good. That's solid. Slinger, I know you don't like it. I'm gonna have go ahead and have you mine this vein over here. At least she's finally getting the graves built so we can bury those bodies, get them out of the way. I don't know if the elephants can bury. I know they can haul. I don't, but I'm pretty sure burying counts as hauling. But I also know it's a literal grave. So I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, this isn't getting upset by animal filth, it doesn't look like. I guess because there's no flooring? I don't know. Who cares? I'm actually gonna quickly disallow that. So she doesn't start building more pews. I need all the rest of this is more important, please. Oh, but we ran out of wood? That's another reason. That's another reason. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna not even allow the smithy, even though I want the smithy to be built. This all needs to be deconstructed, please. She's decided the potatoes are more important. We have gunsmithing. By the time the smithy gets built, we'll have everything ready. We'll have everything researched. Unfortunately, a lot of the start of the game is just patience. Thank you for hauling the potatoes, Oska. Now, please. Where are you going? What are you doing? I don't care about the skull spike. Do not care about the skull spike. Okay, she's building the conduits. Finally. Eventually, be able to get a more efficient workaround. This is what we have right now. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. There's like a whole cavern there. Huh. That's an interesting little formation. Hmm. Oh, is it constructed? It is. Zoska? Deconstruct the fuel stove. Where is it? Production. There we go. We have electric stove. Wonderful. Yeah, I guess this works out here. That's less stuff for us to mine. And of course. That's alright. We have a while before they attack. And we're still at the beginning of the game, so Ooh, that's a lot of guns. I don't like that. That's a lot of guns. Alright. We're gonna need to start building more weapons quickly. At this point, the battle's basically going to ride on our elephants. It's gonna be the elephants against the world. I gotta be honest with you. They're beginning their assault, because of course they are. Coming from the left, so actually I'm going to send an Ulster back here. Leninger Hubert, if you could. Ulster, do you have 12 hours? Dang it. We are 12 hours away from. just sending out the elephants. Slininger, I can send out you after some of these guys. The elephants are wreaking havoc. Okay, now they're running away. Let them run, let them run. I took the elephants off of attack mode. It looks like they're still going for it. They're still going for it. Yeah. Oh no, they're going to the med bay. They just happen to be walking in the same direction. That's awkward. Oh, East, wake up. Tend to the elephants. You don't need any of them dying. No immediate danger. 15 hours. Immediate danger. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. They'll be alright. Leninger, are you okay? He's okay. He just has some bruises. He'll get to oh, Zilska. Zilska, the threat's over. Go home. He'll be alright soon enough. Is there another production thing I need to build? A machining table. There it is. There we are. We'll need to build that for the guns. That's all gonna use, you know. We do fine meals? What's Hubert's cooking? It's 8. Let's keep it simple right now. Well, I said that. We were actually already doing fine meals. There we go. So he'll get back to cooking when he has the chance. Hopefully we have enough graves for everyone. What does the combat command do? Boost the combat skills of everyone nearby. Attack lasts 24 hours, remain touch leader for the duration. That is really good. Unfortunately, we're relying on our animals, so I don't think that works on animals. I don't think it works on animals, is the unfortunate thing. There we go. Machine table, we can finally make some real guns. Well, I guess we do have quite a few on the ground over here. Give Zelska the bolt action rifle. I guess Sleninger can get the auto pistol then. Oh wait, no, there's another one up here. Oh, it's bio-coded. Give him the revolver. Give him the revolver. Yep, pick up the bodies after that. Bear has 8 hours on his skill. Alright. Ooh, is that a sword? Steel Gladius. I thought we gave a Gladius to, Bombster. I guess not. I guess not. Might have gotten destroyed at some point. Oh well. Now we can build the pews and everything else. But we're out of wood, so we're gonna need to cut down some trees. Earthus will be upset if a tree's cut. Don't care. We are converting him. We're converting him sooner rather than later. Okay, what can we make? Simple helmet. I guess everyone kind of has alright weapons at the moment then. Relative to our current station. What we need is the plate armor. Ooh, and some long swords. There's been 2 long swords. And I guess 4 plate armors. Because Zelska already has flak armor. That will be important. We might be able to run a conversion ritual on Sleninger before the day is through. I don't know if a ritual is necessarily the right way to go. Kinda is what it is. You can check out the success rate, because I know our church is not necessarily very, it's not the most beautiful right now. How much power excess do we have right now? Only 190. Yeah, we don't have enough for much. %. It's really the room impressiveness. So we can just stick to normal conversion then. What is his certainty at? Where do I see that? 43%, so. Next time we refresh that ability, we'll be able to do it. Unfortunately, that'll probably be after. It'll probably be after our little excursion. How much time do we have on that? 6 days. Clumpster, I think I would actually, or not Clumpster, Cylinder. I think I'd actually prefer you Smith right now. Let's do this too. And clears prioritized work, and then do this again. So I want the armor. I want the armor more than I want. More than I want the swords. Swords are great, but I want the armor. Ooh, we're only gonna get one out of this. That's expensive. We're researching flak armor right now, aren't we? We are. I guess we're just gonna have to make do with the one then. Probably give it to Hubert or something. We can have Cylinder work on that. Where we are now, flak armor might actually be less expensive. Since, you know, we're not doing tribal, and we have... We're not doing tribal, so we don't have that massive debuff to research, and we have East, who has 20 intellectual. Flak armor might actually be more practical. So no, flak armor is just cloth, which we're about to get a bunch of, and components, which we currently have a lot of. Though as we start building more generators, that's going to start going down quick. Oh, I see. It doesn't like overlapping. Need to build another then. After that, once we start using up those resources, then we might just need to start going ahead and getting the generators. So the steam generators, we have a steam vent there. Thought we had another one that was close. I know there's that one up there. Maybe not. Even so, just those two will probably be enough. Just gonna be really expensive. Cylinder, you can take a break. Take a break. So you're kind of pushing yourself to the limit there. Take a rest. Oh, don't push yourself so hard. Ooh, we're getting some herbal medicine, finally. Finally. Once we get the... We make sleeping bags. Bed rolls. We need 40. Can we make elf? Do we have elephant leather? Did we use it all? Oh, I think we used it all. No. So no, we cannot make bed rolls at the moment. Oh, alright. So be it. So be it. No. You're kidding me, right? The reason... Okay. We just got a cold snap. We just got a cold snap. All of our crops are almost grown, and they're all about to die. All of our crops are about to die. I mean, I guess the good news is that since they're almost grown, we should still get some resources out of it, even if not as much. Who do I want to give this armor to? Probably Hubert. Mad tortoises. Okay. East. Why are you going towards the danger? Honestly, I'm content to kind of just let Clomster take care of it. Tortoises aren't going to be here for a while. Just... Arthur. This is... I swear, this is so annoying. They're just like... really taking their time. They're just getting stomped. There's another. There's two more. Oh, there go the crops. No, we're not even getting resources. Look at this. Can we? Nope, they're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead, and we're getting nothing out of it. Maybe we can get some of this. Oh, that's so frustrating. Zoska, do not go to bed. Please, we need the cloth. East, why are you still... Oh, that's right, because he wanted to go play horseshoes in the in no man's land. Nah. You're not going to bed, Zoska. We'll do this as long as it takes. It died as I was clicking on it. Zoska, we are staying up all night. Just... So probably the most tedious thing you watched today. I missed it. We need to get as much as we can before they all die. Zoska, I know you're hungry, I know you're upset. I need you to deal with it right now. I need you to work with me. Harvest botched. Slinger might have a mental breakdown. One by one by one. Surely the plate armor is almost done. 20. Okay. Senator, you can eat and go to bed. Zoska, you're not done yet. Critical alert, hypothermia. Okay, Zoska, you can go inside. Go rest. I know it's not much better inside, but at least it's better. It's not so bad. Jeez, once Hubert gets his thing up, we really need to go. There's really not a lot of reason not to go. Hopefully if we leave and come back, the cold snap will be over. might need to build a barn. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't want the... We can take the elephants with us, because that's the thing. It's kind of the low-key, the cool thing is we can go off-map, and when we go off-map, the cold snap's not there anymore. Cold snap is here. If we leave, we don't have to deal with it. Already used up all of the... We already used all the cloth. We already used all of it. Following out, welcome, Tinkeroo. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're about to... Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I guess... Yeah, I guess it is time to go on the attack, isn't it? Thunder's not going to get any happier. Although, actually, that's not true. Once we convert him, he will be happier. So I guess waiting 1 day would be a smart play. Yeah, we'll wait 1 day. We'll wait 1 day, and as soon as Thunderer is converted, then we'll go attack the Void. Tick on the Void. But yeah. Forgot, converting him actually will make him happier, because he'll use that mine, he'll lose that tree felt, he'll lose the lose by Templar. He'll actually be much happier. Which is kind of ridiculous. He has such a difficult ideology. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. Oh yeah, the elephants are going inside, so that means they're cold. Otherwise, it would be outside. Religion does make people happier. It's true. It's true. This has been fact-checked by independent sources as true. Although ironically, it is his old religion that's making him unhappy. Makes sense. His religion is basically environmentalism, which has also been fact-checked as making people unhappy. So yeah, I guess. So yeah, I guess this all checks out. I guess that all checks out. Oy vey. You could refuel the campfire, that'd be awesome. It's cold. King James versus modern Christian. I guess so, yeah. Thanks for the follow, Tinkeroo. Welcome. Let's see. We're 15 hours. 15 hours. Then we can launch the first... I guess the first battle of the Crusade, really. Considering every fight up till now has been defensive. Just wait. Can't do much till then. So let's go, what are you doing? I know you're playing chess, but what are you... We have vents to build, we have pews to build. What are you up to? Still playing chess. Okay, she's building the pew. I guess the vents aren't that big of a deal right now since we're about to leave anyway. Black armor, lovely. So we'll start beelining towards the turrets. That's gonna be a minute. We've almost 1,000 steel. I didn't even realize. Blender's been doing work. Even if his name is stupid. Now that we have this timer here, it's making me impatient. Like, is it still 12? No, 9 hours. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Really just want to get moving. Do we want to leave anyone behind? I know East. Have you tried going medieval? It's RimWorld but medieval. I have not. I did try a similar game. What was the name of it? I don't remember now. Norland. I tried Norland. Although that game honestly went a little bit over my head. I didn't like it very much. Not saying it's bad. I reached a point where my colony was failing and I had no idea why or how to fix it, which is just not a good feeling. I did not find the game to be very intuitive. Four hours, come on. I need you, Hubert. But I need you. Come back to me, Hubert. There's also Clan Folk, which is basically the RimWorld medieval mod. I'll keep that in mind. I'll definitely keep that in mind, although I am really excited. I'm really excited for the Odyssey DLC that's coming out in, I guess, a week and a half. July 11th, if I remember correctly. That looks like it could be really cool. And probably what we'll do is we're doing this, like, Crusade run, quote-unquote. Probably what we'll do is once that comes out is... Excuse me. Is suspend this to play the DLC. Hubert's certainty has fallen from 100 to 99%. Hopefully it'll be better than the spaceships mod. I think it should be. I think it should be. If nothing else, it's pretty cool, and it comes with a lot of improvements even just to the base game. A lot of people in the discussion seem more upset that Odyssey was basically the mod. I can see that. But it's kind of like... It's kind of whatever to me. Because I don't think you can even say that they're stealing the idea. It's kind of a natural next step. Now, in fairness, if I were the RimWorld devs, I would probably have made it a sequel as opposed to an expansion, but that's just me. I just like the DLCs because there's a few less mods I need to have. True enough, true enough. Okay. I think I'm going to leave Cylinder behind. I think I'll leave him behind to work on some things. That makes sense to me. Actually, let me check. Hubert has alright doctoring. I'd rather bring East, though. East is no good in a fight, but it pays to have a doctor on board. So that'll be good to have. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize. Now that Cylinder's not upset about mining, we can go ahead and start expanding the base like we wanted to. So yeah, it'll actually be a very good thing to have Cylinder behind. Deus Vault, indeed, indeed. Indeed, indeed. Cylinder. Refill the campfire, please. It's cold. We need it. Drone info hack. You'll need the code to get the information hacked to the drone's computer. Hacking takes time. Take the drones. As long as it's present, they'll send attackers. Oh, okay. That's going to call down the drone. So that's going to initiate a whole thing. So we're not going to do that right now. We'll need to wait until it comes back. And an eclipse and a cold front. We can't win right now. We can't win right now. But here, it is morning. So we'll go ahead and get underway. What's that? Oh, hunting site. That's not what we need. There's the distress call. We'll bring the elephants. Although, hold on. Early stage. I just want to make sure late stage. So it's elephant 1 that was pregnant. Okay. So we'll leave elephant 1 because I don't know when she's going into labor. And I don't need her to collapse in the middle of the battlefield. We'll leave Solinger. We'll take everyone else. We'll have to bring some spending money with us. And we can bring some things to sell. In case we find any traders along the road. You have 4 days of food. I don't think we won't need that medicine. Let's do that. Lovely. We'll leave Slitlinger to his mining. I guess we may as well go ahead and get started. Some of the stuff will have to wait. We probably... Let's change this a little bit. Irish clearly bringing 115 potatoes. I mean, I might be a little Irish, I suppose. Everyone needs a good potato in their life. And if one potato's good, then why not 115? Why not bring 115 potatoes? What's the harm? I mean, they're for the elephants, let's be real. But, oh, I guess it will just have to be a 1x1 hallway. I realized we didn't really leave enough space for it. Plastic patty yourself. We got a lot of those. I can trace my heritage back to the Emerald Isle. Caravan forms. No, we just have to wait a day. Oh, we really are playing the waiting game, aren't we? That is RimWorld sometimes. We built some dining chairs there. Speed up that process a little bit. Whew. At least until we can start. I have no idea where my heritage goes to. All I know is from Irish descent. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know the full extent. I've never done a 23andMe. I just know as I understand it, I'm about 50% Irish, about 20% German, 20% English, and the remaining stuff is like mutt. Just like European mutt. Who knows? Wouldn't surprise me if there was some Native American in there. I shrug. Even my my fiance, she's She's Latino, but she still has some. She still has a good percent of her bloodline from the Black Irish. Surprising. What can I say? The Irish got around. I know I'm mostly British mainly because the British ruined Ireland. Yeah. Yep. That's true enough. That's definitely true enough. Man, look at Sillinger. Sillinger, ever since he lost, he's so much happier. Wait. Oh, his mining thing still isn't gone, even though his ideology changed. But it'll wear off soon enough. Okay, they're here. Yeah, there's the flesh demons. All right. Okay. All right. Now, what do we do? Once it expires, he'll be really happy. Yeah, I know. Which is funny, since he's been in a funk. He's been in the yellow and the red ever since we got him. Let's see, where are these flesh beasts? I don't know. Oh, I don't know how close we can get. Okay, there's some activated already. Okay, East, you back up. Bombster. First one, we're going to do combat command. Then... Oh, this one's making a beeline. Shoot. Take him out. I'm actually going to have East hold his fire, because I don't want him to accidentally shoot the elephants. Alright, here we go. I want to keep him behind, primarily. Bear, get this flesh bulb. I want to definitely unmark the food, so we can pick it up before we leave. Although I guess, we'll have the ending screen. We'll have the ending screen before we leave. This is a huge facility, though. Ambush. Oh, okay, that's to be expected. That's to be expected. Right. Die, demons! I wish we had... Where's the music? We had some really epic music, and now it's just not here. There we go, there we go. There we go, alright. Got Comster. Okay, that area looks like it doesn't... I don't think that area will have anything. We can check later. He's 10 to Comster. Make sure he's okay. We really need him to stay up so that... We really need him specifically to stay up. Where's East? He's there, alright. Cloth. Bedrooms. Fire at the demons. No self-tend? No. East has really good doctoring, so we may as well have him do it. Oh, the area's now safe. Okay. That was surprisingly easy. East has high doctoring, so there's no point to not doing it. Okay, well, if the area's now safe, then I guess we can go. Especially since East here, he's a Jinni, actually. So he has the frail trait. The wimp trait, excuse me. So yeah, he's just here to doctor. That is his one job. That is his one job. Yeah. Bring those slag chunks with us. Combat medic, exactly. Exactly. That's the only reason why he's there. Where are those turrets? There we are. There's the turrets. I'm a mag, that's your role. Well, glad to have you. We need one of those. This is the upside to having war elephants, is that we can take literally everything. We can take their chairs. Take the tables. Contron, welcome! Thanks for the raid! Congratulations, you're the first person to set off that emote. Welcome, welcome. I hope you've been doing good, man. Fortunately, you missed it. We just fought off a bunch of flesh beasts. Man, we're taking everything. There's no reason not to. Hey, man. Just steal everything. Let's steal these tables. We can afford it. We can afford it. Man, I love war elephants. Anything else? Oh yeah, we can take these weapons. Again, even if we don't use them, we can always sell them. Fortunately, I think all these clothes are tainted. Yeah, so we can't take the clothes. Ooh, they have a bunch of cloth, though, which we need, since a cold front freaking killed everything we had. I'm okay. I'm not upset. I'm definitely not upset that a cold front killed all of our crops the day before they were all going to be ready. That definitely doesn't upset me at all. Okay. So okay, Slinger's getting to work. Oh geez, we are coming up on time. That's alright, that's alright. That's alright, we still got another 30 minutes, 20 minutes or so. I once did a snow biome run. It only lasted a few in-game months and it was miserable. Snow sucks. Yeah, even I've never been ballsy enough to do a snow run. I've done desert runs, and some of the desert runs can actually work out really good. Because the thing is, if you have someone who's good with mining, and someone who's good with plant skills, you're going to be alright. You're going to be alright. The upside to the desert is you don't need to worry about wild animals killing everything. And you don't need to worry about wildfires. You also don't need to worry about winters. And you're likely to have a year-round growing period. So as long as you're not in the genuine wastes, desert can actually be really good. Desert can be solid, but yeah, I've never deigned to try a tundra run. At some point, I'd consider doing it for like a challenge, but yeah. Because even looking at it from afar, having never done it, I'm like, how do you do it? How? What resources do you have at your disposal? How do you not immediately get frostbite and die? Because obviously if you do an undergrounder run and you have some mountains nearby, then you're okay. Because one of the upsides to building underground is that the deeper you go, the more temperature self-regulates. It's one of the reasons why I like to do underground bases. The snow is all down to how many animals are on the map, and when you make a big farm, it creates a miserable environment until your animals die, and your colonists die too. Ooh, thrombos. Do we even have? I don't think we have. Don't they require 11? They require 10. Alright. The thrombos will pass. That's right, we have elephants. We have elephants. The elephants will last us until we... until the thrombos come back. Here, we have... Oh, I mean, we have the limestone chunks there. So we'll be getting limestone eventually. Sorry, I'm thinking about whether there's anything I want to do with this space here, but it's probably too small. Eventually, we could probably segment this space a little bit. So we can put in like a room for the orbital trader, the orbital beacon. Maybe something else. Otherwise, we at least have a med bay. Yeah, can't speak. So it's more the shape of a med bay than an actual facility. That's alright. That's alright. We're also getting to the point that we're going to need to get a janitor. Hubert's been doing a pretty good job since he just cooks and cleans. He's our resident housewife. But yeah, eventually we're going to sort that out. Not sterile, therefore not good for being a med bay. I know it's not sterile, but we're going to make it sterile. We're going to make it sterile. We're gonna get there. Be patient. We'll get there. I think we actually do. Oh yeah, we do have sterile materials. It's just we didn't have steel until 5 seconds ago, so I low-key forgot about it. Yeah, we can go ahead and do that actually. Oh wait, no we don't. We don't have silver. We do have a giant silver vein up here, so we can fix that. So Cylinder can go ahead and get us some money. Then we can make all this sterile. Then everyone will be happy. And nothing will ever go wrong. Ever. Speaking of steel, we do need to build some lamps. We can get rid of these now. Where are they? Oh, tabbed out. Wrong button. Okay. I'm too close to the edge there. Oh wait, yeah, wait, no. We just got a bunch of new furniture. What am I talking about? Standing lamps. What am I talking about? We just got a bunch. Where are the others? Three. Don't we have 6? That would grab 6. Maybe they're hovering at the end of the map. Where's the highest priority? Okay, let's move that over there, actually. And put this in the church. Increase... No, let's do dining room first. Do the dining room first. Okay. Hubert, you need to cook, Hubert. Oh yeah, and the cult's map ended, so we need to plan. Hold on. Not sow the potatoes. Please. Sir, clean your kitchen before you cook. Thank you. Thank you. Good man. Oh geez, so now nothing's gonna get built for like infinity hours. Blunger, can you please just like put the lamps in? Thank you. Just install the lamps really quickly. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Blowback operation. Let's actually research the gas operations first. Because we actually have some turrets. Which is kind of awesome. I don't know that we can power both of them. I thought we had 3. I swear, somewhere on the edge of the map, there's like a deposit of a bunch of items that haven't gotten hauled yet. But I can't be bothered to find them. The elephants will get them eventually. Oh wait, no, they're still on their backs, aren't they? They've been... Oh yeah, they haven't been unloaded yet. There's a problem. Oh, that's gonna take a while, ain't it? Who's not doing anything? Sir, unload the elephants, please. You can tell I haven't done caravans before. The elephants are trained to haul. I don't know that they can haul items on their own backs, though. Or maybe those elephants haven't had their haul training completed yet. Either way, it's not great. Like, we need... How much power access do we have? We have a lot, actually. We have a lot of power access. We're kind of doing alright. But yeah, I guess they'll all get unloaded eventually. So it's not that big of a deal. It's still funny, though. Oh yeah, Ivo was trained to haul. He just can't unload himself, I guess. Huh. Right, who needs counseling? Looks like Clompster does. Clompster, chin up. You're our leader. We can't have you falling. We need you, Clompster. You're the best of us. Is that all of the silver we can mine? It might be. What are our options here? How much could we do here? We can't do the whole building. We might just need to do steel for now, and then we can swap it out later. That's what we'll have to do. That's alright. That's alright. How much power does this turret use? It says 0, but I know that's not true. Value 80. Okay. So we can actually only install one at the moment. That's okay. There are definitely worse things. Now we're going to need to... Let me do this as well. Boost that to 300. We were using granite, but it's clear we're going to have more limestone in the long run. Actually, we do have enough silver. But I think it's best to hold off for now. Because that's going to be literally all of our money. Although actually, we do have a bunch of stuff to sell, don't we? We do have a bunch of stuff to sell. Thanks for following, Adam. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. Let's see. Yeah, we just need to prioritize. I'm actually going to send Bear to do it. I can't. It's not letting me click on them. It's not letting me click on them. I want to unload these guys because I know I gave them some clothes to sell. Oh yeah, we can clear these blueprints here. Since we just stole a bunch of chairs. since we just stole a bunch of chairs. I'm sorry, that sentence is so funny to me. Yeah, I picked up on that, Tink. Thanks for the call out, though. Yeah, I picked up on that. It's been a while since I got a bot. I think most of them got scared off by the no soliciting. It was bad. There was a point in time where basically every stream I was having a bot come into my chat to ask for art money. Please, I don't have the money for an artist. I'm not in the market, please. No links, so they're trying to get around it. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. I mean, no one... Yeah, it's not even... I wouldn't be surprised if an Indian wrote it. That doesn't... That's not, like, ordinary conversational English. I can do channel art. Cool, I didn't ask. Exactly. Exactly. Especially since they would all use like the same script. So I would just see the first line and it's like, hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm not looking for an artist. They wouldn't even say anything. It's like, I'm not looking for an artist. And then of course they're gone. Oh, people are crazy, man. Yeah, I think I can go ahead. Do sterile tile. We can do sterile tile. It's just going to be a long minute before it gets done. Fortunately. That's going to be how it is. Although, it does look like we can build a little pool table. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Lovely. We are going to have to cut down some more trees soon. I mean, we do have plenty of limestone, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. We can start doing limestone furniture. Let's start getting these bedrooms mined out. Also, we probably need, yeah, they'll be like, get viewers here, and then puts obvious scam link. The fact that buying viewers is bannable on most platforms, yeah, I know. We get those every now and again. They get insta-banned. You know, they always... I even hesitate to say they, right? Because there is no they. It's just a bot. But it'll be bots for like the same channels over and over again. Actually, let's cancel these. That's not priority. That's not priority. Just want a guy who makes a ton of bots. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we banned the bots, but there's still like 100 bots flying around Twitch, so more bots come back. That's just how it is. Some fat guy sitting in his mom's basement. I don't know, I feel like it's more likely. I joked about Indians earlier. I genuinely think that's probably 90% of it. Because say what you will, I've seen some truly, like, some truly malicious schemes where it's very obvious, like, oh, what, actually, that's the wrong word. It's very not obvious, and I actually have to stop and do some investigating to see whether or not it's a scam. But then you see these obvious scams that they're not even using ordinary conversational English, you know? The bots are speaking like it's their second language. Funny is that Indian tech support scammers are hated in India. No doubt, no doubt. Well, what I've heard, and I could be wrong about this, what I've heard is that basically what happens is you get these guys that go into like major gambling debt, and they basically get looped into these pyramid schemes to pay them back that involve working as scammers. So the guys who end up working the bots, working the scammers, are legitimately like the lowest of the low. Not good guys. That's what I've heard anyway. So it's like an American scammer who's like really good with tech, he can make some truly some really good schemes that are really hard to tell. Like I've seen scheme sites where I really have to scrutinize it, where I really need to stop and check, like, this is this a scheme? I have to check. Because especially if you're like going after Twitch guys, you know, like, I admit, I'm no tech whiz. I was having a conversation with my buddy Ace not too long ago. I was telling him, technology is basically magic to me. I really don't understand it. But I'm not a grandma. I understand tech enough, and most guys who are, if you're streaming on Twitch, you probably understand tech enough to spot these scams from a mile away. And so I feel like, unless you are, again, like a desperate person in the second to third world, you wouldn't be coming after people like me with scams like that. You'd put a little more effort into it. People who need a lot of money end up taking anything. There's business fronts with a scam call center to the upstairs floors. Yeah, man, that checks. Ooh, a garland pod is really good, except it's on... Oh, I guess we can harvest it. Let's go ahead and do that. We can mark that for harvesting. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with it right now because we don't have enough plant skills, or enough people with plant skills. I made sure my immediate family comes to me with something information on their computer without looking into it first. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Some people really need that kind of help. So Soska's almost done. She's almost done. So I'd like to get this wall built, because if we can get this wall built, then we can expand the storage area. And the reason I want to do that is because if we're going to make this into our production area, the production area needs to have a door into the storage area. They need to be adjacent. They need to be as close together as you can get. Otherwise, they're too far away. Oh, that's interesting. I don't like where they came in from. I don't like where they came in from. Okay. Something we might do later on is we might just put a bunch of walls on this side and then just cover this area like head to toe in traps. And just like spring traps. Like, yeah, you can go this way. I would recommend it though. What we might just need to do is we might just need to go ahead and send everyone down there. Just wipe them out before they start damaging things. Mom, she doesn't know much about computer repair. I sort of fixed her power button because the plastic was broken on the buttons. So I pulled out the actual button and used it to force the computer to turn on. She was pressing it too hard and somehow broke the plastic. Oh. Yeah. Gotta hate that. We're just gonna send everyone over here. Or not. Never mind. Never mind. They're pretty far. They immediately saw how close they were. Like, nah. Okay, retreat. These elephants are never getting unloaded. Ooh, we have a calf now. Awesome. The curse of being a programmer is let me be tech support for my family. Oh, believe me, I understand. My fiance's dad is the same way. He works in IT. So, his family, his friends, everyone he knows, they just hit him up. And in fairness, he likes it. He welcomes it. But I got another buddy who also works in... He also works in programming. Yep, same deal. Same deal. Oh, some of them are going up. Okay. Oh, she's far away, actually. That's not good. Okay. I'll send Cylinder up here then. Lumpster, he's in there. He's in there somewhere. Elephants are not... Are they, like, blocked in? Have him retreat a little bit. The elephants can do the dirty work. This guy, unfortunately, is kind of surrounded. Oh, those elephants are not... Ooh, one of them went down. Two of them went down. That's kind of surprising, actually. That's not good. Once a friend is like, "You're good with computers, right? Can you fit my laptop?" That's what's wrong, and she claimed it was just really slow. Got a flaw with the fancy graphics windows, turned off the fast startup, remove bloat. Well, it took a bit to start, but initially it ran much faster. How much? Oh, like, no thing. I don't do this for money. It's because you're a friend of my mom's. Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, wait, did that elephant die, or did it just get knocked down? Okay, now they're running away. East, no, I need you to... Yeah. I mean, actually getting knocked down, arguably not the worst thing. Ivo is 7. Okay. Ivo, stop. Ivo, you're literally gonna die in a few hours. I think we can save all the elephants. It's just gonna be rough. Okay, East. I'm gonna undraft you. So you can grab the herbal medicine. East, where are you going? Elephant 3 is 23 hours. But 1 is 9 hours. I think they're all going to make it. Just need to treat them all. We're alright. It's in no immediate danger. Still feel the need to babysit this a little bit. Just to make sure East goes to Elephant 1 after this. Yes. Okay. They should be fine. They should be fine. We are good. We are good. Hopefully. It's weird that I'm weirdly grateful. I'm weirdly grateful that it got knocked over just because all of the items are now on the ground. And the elephants, once they're okay, will start hauling them. So no, we'll let that deteriorate. We don't need that. We don't need that. Oh, I didn't even realize one of the elephants just got named. Lovely. Okay. There we go. Oh, she only had like 2 wounds. Oh no, he just needs more medicine. We are burning through all of our medicine today. That's okay, that's okay. We'll have more, we'll make more. Ugh. There we go. It's the screen's pretty ugly right now, but we're actually, even though things don't look good, we are actually doing pretty well for ourselves at this point. Other than the construction, next steps will probably be making more weapons and armor. So we can actually defend ourselves without overly relying on elephants to do the job for us. Start making some LMGs. And that'll be very good. And we'll also get to start experimenting with some of the more fun aspects. Getting some of the biotech, some of the genetic mods. I do think one of the core components of our ideology is not liking transhumanism, so I don't think we'll be able to do too many genetic mods, but we'll see. We'll see what the limits are. We'll see what we can't do. Bear, I gotta be real with you that... Why aren't you making food? Oh, are we... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize you're out of food. That's not good. There's a lot of wildlife, so we'll be alright. You can hunt some alpacas and call it a day. Who even are our hunters, though? We can have Cylinder take care of it. We can have those two. Actually, no. It doesn't make sense to have 2. I'm not doing any mining right now, so we'll let Slender take care of the hunting. We'll let him take care of the hunting, because we don't want to get too much at once, or else it'll go bad before we can use it. Don't have a freezer yet. That's reality, unfortunately. That's alright. Give me a sec while I build more mass graves. Because we don't have a crematorium yet. Else we can start installing some of these. Ugh. We don't need to install a lot of these poppers, but may as well if we got them. Smoke them if you got them. Nothing else, protect the crops and the items. There's still injuries to tend? Guess so. Oh yeah, we are just out of medicine now. So no one else is allowed to get hurt. Solar flare, lovely. Exactly what we needed. I should do it. Well, actually, let's do this. We're going to need to build around this way anyway, so we can get those turrets. There we go. There we go. It does occur to me, I just said we were going to stream and then I get distracted. But alright. We have quite a bit of progress this stream. And luckily we're at the point now where we should start snowballing into success. We should be able to start snowballing our way into success because we have our miner, which means we can mine steel and silver and components and whatever else we need. Speaking of compacted machinery, it also means that we can now begin expanding pretty rapidly our base without having to worry about, or at least not having to worry too much about expending resources that we don't have. It also means we can start making armor and guns and weapons, since we have 2 people with very high crafting. So we should be able to get on the war front pretty soon. Begin our proselytizing, our warring. And we can begin making our war plans, as it were. In fact, let me check something. You have 8. You have 8. You are at 8 now. In that case, you know what? No, I'll think about it later. Think about it later. Think about it later. We're ending stream. Ending stream. Focus on that. We have the ball rolling, so we should be able to make quite a bit of progress over the next few streams. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do off-schedule streams, so I'll be traveling over the weekend. I have a game called Ultra Kill I've wanted to play for a little while, and so I think we're going to do that because the internet tells me I should be able to beat it in 2 streams. And so I'll probably stream it this week and then next week, and then edit those 2 streams together into one big video. I think that's what I'll do. Our Sunday streams are going to be canceled this week and next week. We'll see what I do next week, and then after that is our 2-week hiatus. So we're not going to be streaming as much as usual through July. Still, I appreciate everyone stopping by. Thanks again to Contron for the raid, and hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow.